Santa Claus on College Football 26. The final episode of the series takes us to Norman, Oklahoma, where they play like a champion today. Two of the best in the country meet here as Oklahoma battles Texas A&M in what should be a fabulous game of two of the best. The number 3 versus the number 9. Santa Claus with his retro neck roll and face mask on the field first. And the pass rush was out of control. Maybe you could say part of that is the offensive line not blocking anybody. And Claus on the run will have to do it himself as the 6'9", 300-pounder has got a first down for A&M. Price off and running, 2 on this opening A&M drive, 32 yards rushing. And then there is his man over the middle, a gain of 18 on the crossing pattern. And Santa Claus caps it off with a touchdown to the tight end. A&M goes the distance on its opening drive. 47 yards and a touchdown passing for him. But here we go. Off of the simulation, we begin in the red zone. 3rd and 14, and Claus dials up a beauty. I mean, that was a reckless throw into double coverage on the run, too. And Jadavian Price, 2 plays later, is in for another touchdown. Despite the double-digit lead, the road stadium pulse was brutal. Comeback pattern, though, on a 3rd and 21. The strangest thing is just how easy it is to convert 3rd and long. Off my back foot, another 3rd and long conversion. The receivers in College Football 26 are unreal at not just catching on the run, but then making plays after it. But the pass rush gets there yet again. Offensive line is bad in College Football 26. Price to the outside. He has a first down. A&M leading 17-0 as we transition to the second half, and it's another touchdown. That wear and tear is crushing Jadarian Price throughout the course of the season. And then the number 9 team in the country. This is a marquee win as we go into Norman and demolish the Sooners, who were 5-1 on the season. And now Texas A&M improves to 6-0 on the season. And 5 of those 6 wins are by blowout, including marquee ranked wins as well. 191 yards and a touchdown on 19 of 26 passes for Santa Claus. And then despite the sacks, we still picked up 17 yards rushing. 6-0 Texas A&M as we're wrapping up the series here today. Santa Claus thrilled with the coaching, but the wear and tear is ridiculous. I mean, unless you're literally focusing on health every week, it'll quickly become a huge problem. This, whoops, is a big problem as well. I got D's and F's, so I failed anyways. I tried to scrape by and wasn't even close. I mean, it just ripped away all of my progress. So I spent all of my points trying to get back to the scrape by, couldn't even do it. And that means I have no health. So good luck next week against the number 1 team in the country. That's right. Texas A&M with Santa Claus at literally like a 3rd strength is playing number 1 Georgia in the SEC. And this may be for the conference championship. So wear and tear is going to be an issue if Santa Claus can't even really run the ball because he's so battered and bruised. But Price is doing his job, 19 yards on the run to begin. 3rd and 14 after a run for loss and a sack. And Price was the only guy even somewhat open on that series. Georgia kicks a field goal. Tight end over the middle on the second drive. Claus is looking a little better. 3rd and 2 check down to move the chains. Barely, but he got it. And then another first down on 3rd and 2 over the middle to Bussey. But A&M finally we get something going with Claus on his feet. You can see that slide. He looks like a hobbled man 3rd and 4. Price to the outside, and against number 1 Georgia, we've got the lead. Texas A&M up 7-3 early in this one. A couple of scores from Georgia in the second quarter, and Georgia would lead in the third 13-7. Claus didn't do much to close the first half. Beautiful back shoulder throw. Price running inside, and Claus dials up a dime to the outside. 3rd and 12 off the play fake. Horrible pass protection on that play. Following drive, more of the same. Terrible pass protection. Was lucky to get the ball away on that series. Back-to-back 3-and-outs. Claus is getting beaten up and battered. He would hobble back on the field, as you see, with 2:27 to go in the third quarter, down by 6 here. Santa Claus trying to convert. 3rd and 11. That is a sensational pass right in the bucket for that first down. But on 3rd and 15, I would get sacked again. The offensive line couldn't handle a 4-man rush, and that is the final throw of the series for Santa Claus. I mean, brutal. The wear and tear is insane. So Evers had to check into the game. Didn't score at all, neither did Georgia. And the Bulldogs come away with a road win in the SEC 13-7. I mean, the wear and tear was crushing me. I can still hobble off the field, I guess, but I would be unable to return to the game. 128 yards for Santa Claus. Evers did worse in the game against Georgia. And then running the ball, 7 carries for 7 yards. Crushing for the freshman to go down like that. And we do level up. We got some XP for whenever we are able to return. And Santa Claus, as we ironed out from underdog to a 4-star, earned our way as a freshman to the starting position right away at Texas A&M. But the health was a major problem all of a sudden. Accuracy, we're moving up, so we're now an 80 overall. Whoa. Well, you know, I'm hurt. I might as well have some fun. Let's go ahead and break curfew and go to a party. Yeah, let's have some fun, Mackenzie. And yes, we get a little brand and leadership increase. Yes, nothing quite like the teammates thinking you're more of a leader after skipping out practice to attend a party. Santa Claus, 6'9", 300-pounder, tried his best and got beaten up by Oklahoma and couldn't finish the game against Georgia. It's College Football 26, Road to Glory.